Welcome to Rockingham Community College. We are excited for the upcoming semester and glad to have you at RCC. Thanks for taking a few minutes to review some key information designed to help you get started this semester. This video will review 3 key topics that we discussed during orientation. The first is semester preparation. What can you be doing now to get ready for the first day of class? The second is accessing your student accounts. We'll go through a brief overview of the accounts you will use as a student at RCC. Lastly, we will cover student resources. How can you get help? RCC offers many student support resources. We'll highlight a few of these to keep on your radar during the semester. Let's first discuss preparing for the semester. When prepping for the semester, you will want to think about tuition, textbooks, and your course schedule. The payment deadline for tuition can be found on the academic calendar. To access the academic calendar, click on the calendar link at the top of the RCC webpage. Please take a minute to pause this video and find the payment deadline for the upcoming semester. Did you find it? Make sure you mark your calendar with this upcoming date. So now you know when to pay. How do you know how much to pay? Tuition statements are available online through self-service in the Student Finance tab. As a student, you can pay tuition 3 ways. The first is using financial aid. The second is by setting up a payment plan, or the third is paying your tuition in full. At RCC, we encourage all students to apply for financial aid through the free application for Federal Student Aid, or the FAFSA. Students eligible for aid will receive an award letter, which will be sent by mail, through your RCC email, and uploaded to self-service. If you have not received that award letter by the payment deadline, you will want to set up a payment plan for the semester. A payment plan allows a student to split up their tuition across the semester. Payment plans can be set up online in Student Finance or through the RCC Business Office in the Administration Building. Next up, you may be wondering about textbook requirements for your classes. You can view your textbook information through the RCC Bookstore's website. Using the textbook lookup, you can select semester, department, course, and section to see any required materials. Now let's look at your course schedule. Do you know what classes you're taking this semester? When and where do those classes meet? You can view your schedule in Student Planning. Once logged into self-service, click on Student Planning and then go to Plan and Schedule. You can view details for each class, either by clicking on meeting information or by viewing a summary of your classes by clicking on the print button and generating a PDF table. Classes will either have a campus building and room number assigned. They'll say virtual synchronous, which means it is an online class that meets live through Blackboard Collaborate, or it'll be listed as online, which is a class without a specified meeting time, or asynchronous online. Now, let's briefly refresh your memory on the student accounts you will use at RCC. We have 5 accounts: Student Email, Self-Service, Moodle, eTrieve Central, and Aviso. It is very important as a student that you're checking your email daily. This is the college's primary communication method with you, and you don't want to miss any important information from your instructors or from one of our college offices. Self-service, as we have previously discussed, is where you can view your class schedule, program progress, tuition statements, and unofficial transcripts. Moodle is our learning management system, and it's where you will access course content throughout the semester. If you are taking an online course, this will be your classroom. If you are new to Moodle, I highly encourage you to check out Moodle Basics. This is a module that you will have access to before the semester begins, and you can get a feel for how the platform works. Please remember your classes will not appear in Moodle until the first day they begin. You can always check your course start dates by looking at your schedule in Student Planning. Once your classes start, you will see a Moodle page for each of your courses. All of your classes will have a Required Enrollment Assignment, or REA. Be sure to complete this the first day of class in order to access the next part of the course. eTrieve Central is an online form submission portal. Here you will find student forms such as the Drop Add Withdraw form, Program Change form, and Graduation application. All students are assigned an academic advisor to help them throughout their time at the college. Your advisor is a great resource for you and will also be your go-to person to assist you with registration for future semesters. Through Aviso, you can find campus information, see campus resources, and contact your advisor. Before heading into our last section, let's take a quick minute to check our understanding of what we just covered. Which of the following should you do the first day of class? A. Complete the required enrollment assignment in Moodle. B. Email your academic advisor to let them know your classes are available in Moodle. C. Pay your tuition for the semester. Or D. Register for classes. If you picked A, complete the required enrollment assignment, you are correct. You want to make sure to complete this activity on the first day of classes in Moodle so that you will have access to your course content. Once the semester is underway, where do you go if you need help? RCC has many resources available to help students. If you need academic assistance, be sure to reach out to your instructors and to utilize the free tutoring services through the RCC Academic Resource Centers, the ARC. We also offer free tutoring through NetTutor, which is online. Students can also receive help through TRIO Student Support Services. This is a program that offers free support and assistance for qualifying students. RCC provides free personal counseling, career counseling, and accessibility services for all of its students. To wrap things up, let's check your understanding of our college's resources. Consider the following scenario. Darren is 2 weeks into his Biology 168 Anatomy and Physiology 1 class. He is feeling overwhelmed in the course and has many questions on last week's lab. What would you recommend your friend Darren do first? A. Tell Darren to withdraw from the class through the form in eTrieve Central. B. Encourage Darren to talk with his instructor and then seek out free tutoring through the academic resource centers. C. Tell Darren to ask his lab partner if he can see her notes from last week's lab session. Or D. Tell Darren to call his academic advisor to point him in the right direction for help. The best first step when you are feeling overwhelmed in your class is to contact your instructor. Your instructors want you to be successful in their classes, and they want to know if you are struggling or need additional support. They can then help recommend resources that will assist you, such as free tutoring. At RCC, we are here for you. As a college community, our #1 goal is your success. We are excited to have you at RCC and wish you the best as the semester begins. Go Eagles!